Hey everyone. So the question we're taking up now is linked list cycle part 2. And this question is basically variation of linked list cycle part 1. In this, we just don't have to tell if there's a cycle in the linked list. We also have to tell where is the cycle starting. So um so let's see, we solve this linked list cycle, right? So let's copy paste the code here, and now we know that there if there's a cycle or not, correct? So if there's no cycle, we have to return a null pointer, correct? So when there's no cycle, this function was returning false. Instead, we return null. Fine. Now, if slow was equal to fast, we knew that there was a cycle, correct? Now we need to return the start of the cycle. So this is the to do part. So let's see, how do we go about this? So let's do some maths here to understand this question better. So let's say we are, there's a non-cyclic part and there's a cyclic part. Let's say when slow is equal to fast, we know that there's a cyclic part, correct? So let's say L1 is the length of non-cyclic part. Okay. And L2 is where, they meet. And let's say C is the total number of nodes in the cyclic part, correct? And L2 is the meeting point from start of cycle. Okay, now when my slow meets fast, how much distance has slow traveled? Distance of slow. It will be L1, the non-cyclic part, plus L2, the meeting point from start of the cycle, correct? And how much distance has fast traveled? Then it has traveled L1 distance, non-cyclic part. It has also covered some iterations of cyclic part, and then it has met slow at L2, correct? So this is where n is the number of completed cycles, correct? Now we know that slow fast moves twice the speed of slow. So slow speed, fast is moves twice of slow, correct? Now their speed is same. So the distance that fast covers is this, correct? And how much is the distance covered by slow? 2 into L1 plus L2, correct? So when we solve this equation, what do we get? We're going to get L1 plus L2 gets crossed out. So what are we left with? We're left with N cross C is equal to L1 plus L2, right? Now we need to know the where is the start of the cycle. Right. So now what happens is my L2 is N into my L1 is N into C minus L2, correct? What does this mean? It basically means that L2 is the length of the non-cyclic part. So when we will complete, moving through all the nodes of the non-cyclic part, then we are going, when are we going to complete this? When we complete the remaining nodes of the cyclic part, correct? C is the length of the cyclic part and L2 is the meeting point. So the number of nodes remaining in the cyclic part is C minus L2 plus some few complete iterations. So this means that if I start my, again have two pointers, and I start, one pointer starts at the start of the list and one pointer starts at the meeting point. They are going to meet exactly at the start of the list, because this is what the formula says us. So what do we do is, now my fast is null, right? So sorry, now my fast points to slow and fast point to the same thing. Now let's say my fast points to head again. Now we are going to move. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to so while my slow is not equal to fast again, what do we do is, we move slow by a step and fast by a step. So when slow and fast will meet, we will get the start of the list. So then we return slow. So this is how the code works. Let's submit this. Coming to the time and space complexity, the time complexity is big O of n. Since we are, moving through the nodes, I mean, this will take, if let's say n is the total number of nodes. So, I mean, and this is going to take less than n steps. So overall, it is big O of n, and the space complexity is big O of 1. So yeah, that was it from my end. Thank you. Bye.